Welcome to this final video on an overview of Theology 302. This particular video will focus on the weekly reflection blogs that you'll need to create each week. So again, go into a link for a particular week, and as you scroll through the material, you'll find a link for the reflection blog. You'll find information about particular questions or areas that will need to be covered in there, much like you would see it for a discussion forum. And click on the link for the reflection blog, and you'll see that you'll be brought to this particular place, and you'll want to create a blog entry. And when you click on that link, first thing you need to do is name it. I'd encourage you to include your last name as well as for example, week 1 reflection blog, and then you begin typing your particular response. You'll notice down here that you can get a word count. Just encourage you to keep that in mind as you write, and that should be a really good guide for you. You can save your entry as drafts if you want to save it and get back to it a little bit later. But if you do save it as a draft, you need to understand that it has not yet been posted. In order to post it, you have to click on the link for post entry, and that will make sure that your reflection blog is posted at the appropriate time and place. Not only can you find that then in your week 1 activities, and you can also find a place if you go into blogs here. Click on the link for week 1 reflection blogs, takes you back to very much the same place. One thing that I'd like for you to notice is this also will list all of the class members who have posted the reflection blogs. That will give you an opportunity to go back and review what the others have written. You're not required to respond to any of them, of course, unless you want to, but it might be just good for you to explore, and it will just deepen your understanding and your thoughts in our class as we continue throughout the semester. Let me draw your attention to course information under the course documents again, and you'll find a document on writing a quality weekly reflection. Very much like a discussion forum, your weekly reflection blog should follow the same type of emphasis on correct writing in terms of grammar and composition and spelling. You'll want to make sure that all of those things are done well. You'll want to make sure that you have a logical argument. Again, simply do not write off the top of your head, but rather give it some thought. You'll want to include some critical reflection, analysis, integration of what you are learning. So I just remind you of that because the reflection blog is a very important part of our class, as again it reinforces what we've been learning. If you take a look further on down the page, you'll see information about the grading. Again, each weekly reflection is worth 15 points. Your reflection is due by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday. Anything posted on Monday before noon will receive an automatic 50% reduction. Anything posted afternoon, I'm fortunate to say that it will receive 0. Grading criteria, very much the same as a discussion forum in terms of the quality of thought, writing clearly written and flows logically from beginning to end, creative, interesting, insightful, your use of sources and scripture, and the quality of writing, free from errors in grammar, punctuation, and or typos. So again, you'll want to go back, review what you've written, make sure that it's done well, and make sure that you submit it on time. Well, that brings an end to our videos. I trust that they've been helpful to you as we begin our class. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and I'll help you in any way that I can. So let's begin, and I thank you, and I trust that the Lord will richly bless you as we study together this coming semester.